feel like I gotta go to the gym now. Terry.
Right? I'm all hyped up.
How's it going, Piggy?
I'm good. How you gentlemen doing?
Good, good.
Pretty
Like-
good.
How's it going, Terry? It's Saturday. Usually we do these on Thursdays, and it's freaking nice to do it on a weekend, to be honest. Like, don't have to worry about anything. Could stay up till 12:30 if you want, 3 o'clock if you want, 4 o'clock if you want.
And
Maybe
then
you
the next,
can.
yeah, I was gonna say the next morning we'll look like cast members of Zombieland.
That'd be good on a Sunday. Whom the bell tolls, time marches on and on. Dang. Pedro Lopez with the thumbnails, man, I swear. But yeah, man, like well, Terry, how was your day? How's your week been, man?
This week was good. Last week I had COVID again.
Wow, man, I feel like you get that every other week.
No, I mean, since this whole bullshit started, this is only my third time having it. And I didn't ever get it tested. It's just I remember what it feels like.
Yeah.
And I missed 3.5 days at work. But
I'm
this
sorry
week's
to hear,
been
man.
good.
Yeah.
This week was good. Yeah, all day with the kids. So I'm actually ready to go back to work.
That's good. I see that you have the J&D Catwoman behind you. That's pretty cool, man. Congrats.
I don't have any candles in my collection.
No, I remember you got that for your wife, right? The tweeter head Catwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool
Yep.
piece, man.
And I'm still good with that one. I mean, she's laying down, so she ain't taking up too much room.
Yeah. Looks good, man. Well, cool, man. Well, sounds like you're way better, and yeah, hopefully nothing crazy in the next 2 weeks either. So that's cool.
Yeah.
How about you, Piggy? How you been?
Man, I'm in a much better mood, even though it's tax season. Only because I have enough sandbags in my yard now to where when we get these weekly floods, no water got in the house. So I'm happy about that. Glad Terry's doing better just in time for him to PO that Batman from Sideshow. And
Let's go.
yeah, I'm
Let's
just
pause the
happy to
show
be
right
here.
now. We'll talk about that Batman right now if you guys want. No, kidding.
he's gonna do a live PO.
I'm not sick of talking about this thing, actually. But because she and I did the video last night, and we've been talking about that shit all day. I feel like. Yeah.
I saw the
can't wait
video a
to
little
watch
bit ago. I love the intro, and I love how she keeps looking at you. She's like, "What's wrong with it? Like, why are you hating?"
Oh yeah,
on
I
it?"
can't wait to watch it. I can't.
It's
wait
just
to
her
watch
eyes that did the whole thing for me. I was like, she just looks. And I love how you separated you two. Like, she's on the left side of the
Yeah.
screen, you're on the right side. I love that because like her
It's so
eyes
hard to do.
drift and just like look straight at you. Like I was like, that was perfect.
It's so hard to do. I have to like download it twice, take the background out twice. So yeah, not looking forward to doing it again next week. But I mean, it's worth it. I think.
Yeah, that I know that the stuff you go through for editing takes a long time, but yeah, it's definitely there. I love it. And you see the progression in your edits, man. It's always going up. The music you add, the freaking like lettering you add, the colors that pop, the little
yeah,
video
it's-
entries. It's cool.
It's really easy to do. It's just the app I use. It takes probably 30 minutes to remove a background in a 14-minute video. Probably 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh yeah.
That's what I commend the time that you dedicate to these, because I'll start doing video and like 20 minutes in, I'm like, F that is going just like this. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. I'm not,
Yeah. Nobody there saying nothing.
yeah.
Well, before we go on, we'll talk about Zombieland in a little bit, but yeah, spoilers ahead in case you guys haven't watched this. But yeah, man, like today, Saturday, I spent all day. Today was windy, and like I went for a hike, and it was like everything fell over, like trees, stumps. Like, have you guys ever heard a tree up, entire tree fall or like tip over or whatever?
Yeah.
I've seen it in my van. I did a whole maintenance. I get back in my van, old side of town, and the tree just falls over right in front of the van. I'm like, okay, I'm leaving.
I'm gonna send you a pic tomorrow morning because it happened in my yard. It uprooted. It's a big hole in the yard, and you can see the roots on the bottom of the tree. And it was a huge tree. It knocked my fence down, but thankfully, like it didn't land on the house or the neighbor's house or the car.
Yeah. Crazy way to start the year. Yeah. Well, Yeah, so the tree fell over while I was hiking, and it just this happened to me before. I think like trying to give God's trying to give me a sign like, hey man, you got to speed up your walk so we can get rid of you really quick or something. I don't know. It's the second time I'm like, all right, this is weird, but like it shakes the earth, right? It shakes the ground under you, and like you're like something's going on, and then it just like you just hear this loud ass thump, and it just like keeps rocking, and it freaking killed me, man. I was so scared. I was like, I was pretty far, but just the impact that left, I was like, dang, this is crazy.
You're in
But
your own like Final Destination, casual
yeah,
nerd version.
I was literally all by myself in that trail, and like out of
Oh
all the
man,
times too, like yeah, Final Destination exactly.
it's after you, bro.
Just
Yeah,
don't
man.
go over bridges.
Right.
Oh wow, too soon, too
Hey,
soon.
and avoid the expressway too, because I'm thinking about those trees in that Final Destination movie on the back of that truck. Yep. Yep.
Oh, we should watch that movie next.
Nope. I think it's my pick, and we're watching that L Word movie.
Yeah.
No God.
That's a crazy scary movie. I think, yeah. Well, we'll talk about it a little bit.
Is that
But
what
yeah,
it's called?
Oh, the L Word movie? No.
No, it's just
But I
because
think it was a series called the L Word.
yes, and my wife liked it, the old one. I don't know about the new one, in that. So I've seen a lot of the L Word.
Yeah, I think Flashdance was in Jennifer. Is it Bill? Jennifer Beals and Foxy Brown. That's all I know.
Foxy Brown.
But Pam Grier, she's in like the Jackie's Back movies. She's in like a few Quentin Tarantino movies. She's in
Oh, I know
all
what
the
you're talking
old
about.
like blaxploitation movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say something before we get started on this. I go back and watch our first couple of shows, but I remember when I think I picked like Video Dead or something like that. Terry said, I don't like comedy horrors. And Zombieland is the most comedy, I think it is the comedy horror. So I gotta
It's
know like
it's
That's
the
why
actual
the
fuck you lying?
right. I think Casual
It's the
persuaded
only-
you to
it's the only zombie movie I can watch. Like
Oh, it has zombies, which Terry hates, right?
I hate zombies.
Yeah, and
I mean, like
he
it's the
hates
most
zombies and he
unrealistic.
hates comedy
It's the most,
horrors.
it's the most unrealistic genre I think in horror is fucking zombies. But yeah,
There you go.
I mean,
You
this
heard
one-
it here first. That's how we're gonna go, Piggy.
That's
As
what
soon
I'm
as
like,
you
zombie
said,
movie next. I'm texting
Yeah.
myself like zombie movies for the rest of the
that's funny. Well, let's go through this movie really quick. So, Zombieland came out 2009. I remember seeing this in theaters, man. I thought I was really hyped for this movie. At the characters and just like how comedic they look like when they show the trailers and everything. And this girl was from that movie. What's her name? She was with that movie where Jack Nicholson was a superhero or a vigilante. Do you guys remember that?
Jack Nicholson.
Not Jack Nicholson. Nicolas
sure?
Cage. Nicolas Cage.
Oh, okay. I'm like, are you sure?
Jack Nicholson.
You know what? She's the girl from Kick-Ass.
She's the girl from Kick-Ass. Yeah.
No
Right?
way.
Yeah. Let me double check. Is that her?
No,
Abigail Breslin?
She's not in Kick-Ass.
Yeah, she's Kick-Ass. Oh, she's in Little Miss Sunshine. I know that.
I never even heard of that.
Little Miss Sunshine? That's a great movie too.
It's okay. I don't think she's the girl from Kick-Ass.
She's in Science? I didn't know she was in Science. I thought she was the girl from Kick-Ass. Let me double check. Q, Slayers, Cannabis. Dang. I must have missed it. Never mind. I gotta look her up now. Whoever the girl is from Kick-Ass. I gave her so much credit. Well, Jesse, he confirmed Chloe Grace Moritz is from Kick-Ass. Well, there you go. Well, yeah, so Zombieland came out 2009, rated R, only an hour and a half, so not too long. Considered an action, comedy, and horror movie. Really quick synopsis on it is a shy student trying to reach his family in Ohio, a gun-tooting bruiser in search of the last Twinkie, and a pair of sisters striving to get to an amusement park join forces in a trek across a zombie-filled America. I didn't like that. I was like,
Dude,
That's
when
not
I
a
was
good
watching it.
synopsis. They left out the
Yeah.
I completely forgot that Amber Turd was the
I know,
chick.
right?
It's so funny.
That's crazy. Well, good thing she's a zombie. Director is Ruben Fleischer. Writers Reese, Paul Warnick. And here are the stars right here. So Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, Woody Harrelson, Abigail Breslin. I don't know how Amber Heard gets more credit than Bill Murray. That's crazy.
Amber Turd.
Yeah.
Did you say tits?
I don't get IMDb.
They got almost the exact same screen time.
They probably did. But still, Bill Murray stole the show for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, 2009. Did you guys watch this in the theaters, or did you guys watch this? Where did you guys watch this?
No. Again, I hate zombie movies, but my wife was like, "This one, you gotta watch. You'll like it."
I love when
I still
guys
haven't seen the second one.
Oh yeah, me too. I haven't seen the second one either.
I gathered it on DVD like the day it was released because I didn't want to pay to see it in the movie theater because I thought it was going to be crap. And when I watched it, I was like, it's pretty decent, but I was still glad that I didn't pay to see it in the movie theater. I actually enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it a lot. Rewatching it today, I was like, I think I watched it like 2 or 3 times this week. So I really, really enjoyed it. Let's see. Let's get the pictures up. So let's get this banner out of here too. The Zombieland. So spoilers ahead. It's funny how it starts off because I don't know if we're gonna get banned after this one because there's a zombie that's like half naked, but we'll test the waters.
Well, I sent you the scene of the movie, but you always censor us, casual.
Oh, come on. I don't know why it does that. Let me just share the screen one more time. It like freaking stretches the picture. Let's see one more time. But whatever. It starts off with like a zombie eating this other person right in front of the Capitol, Washington D.C. And the funny part about it is, I don't know if you guys remember, like he's eating him, right? But then I guess he gets a congestion and he burps.
Yep. Wait. Before we go to that part when you were talking about the rules, so minor thing that irritated me and probably just being over analytical, it was like when they showed this part and everybody getting eaten at the Capitol, it was from like footage of like that someone recorded on their phone. And it was like, who uploaded or shared that footage?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like who was like if the person that was recording it was also narrating, how? You know what I mean? Like that part of it didn't. Terry's like, don't overthink it. Have to.
Well, we're on YouTube, so you know I don't question anything anymore.
Yeah, but there's also another part. There's another part where he mentions the zombie kill of the week. It's like, how do you acquire that fucking knowledge?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe Facebook's still up or something. I doubt it.
There is a part, man.
On MySpace.
I mean, if you look up how
it was a live stream.
If you look up how electrical power plants work, there's no way they should have power. I mean, because the plants would eventually burn all the coal. They wouldn't be continuing to function. So, I mean, there'd be no electricity by the time we're this far.
Yeah, like I don't know. There's a billion things that maybe would have canceled this whole thing, but yeah, like again, a movie's a movie, right?
Nope. We got that.
But yeah, they go over the rules. I thought it was hilarious. Like someone running to shit, or a guy running from a zombie. Just what does he keep saying? Like all big people should die first. Like
they did. All big people were the first to go.
Yeah.
None of them had cars. Like they couldn't drive. Like you know, I see what you're saying, but I get it. I'll stop. Somewhat. I'll stop until we get to if you have the seatbelt in here. Is the seatbelt like one of the rules that you have? Remember,
that's
like,
one of the rules. Yeah.
Maybe,
like the one dude flies out and the one dude stays in. Eisenberg, when he's in the car with old dude, and he like goes into the window, and he's like, I think it's rule number 15: have your seatbelt on. And it's like, but you didn't have any impact. If you guys hit that hard where it burst that dude through the windshield, Your bone should be smashed in the. Okay, I'll stop overthinking. I'll leave it alone.
Did you see this though? Pedro says Zombieland was originally supposed to be a TV show. Kill of the Week was a carryover from that concept. That's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Pedro with the knowledge. I knew it kind of didn't make sense in this movie, so I was like, where is this coming from? So there's that one. Oh, the seatbelts.
Here we go.
Yeah. This is where I thought the movie was gonna like. Well, I still think the movie was badass, like how funny it was and everything. So, gave it kudos for making it funny and gruesome too. I love how gruesome this is. Yeah. And then like this is all within like the first 5 minutes, I think, of the movie. And there's yep, yeah, they're covered.
Okay, pause.
They're covered. They're covered.
It's so many things funny, yet so many things like wrong. And so with this scene, like, okay, obviously these dudes, these business dudes are in the strip club. But here's my thing. For her to be turned to that point, she was already a zombie stripping by the time you guys start putting money in her panties. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't get to that level of brain eating within a short time of you guys stuffing money down her pants.
When Amber Turd comes in, she's been bitten, and it takes a while for her to turn.
Yeah, that's my thing. If it takes a while, that chick that was up there stripping, like this guy's holding out money, meaning he was ready to put it in her panties right then and there. She had to already be somewhat at least turning green, or yeah. She had to be clearly a zombie by the time you guys, like, you went in there knowing she was a zombie stripper, just hoping you did get eat. It had to have been.
Piggy, you clearly have not been to a morning strip place. So the morning shift isn't the greatest, so like, you know, they'll take what they get.
Listen, we have a classic spot in Illinois, and it's like you said, it's called Arnie's. And the joke is all the strippers are like 9 months pregnant, have birth wound. So I guess it's not too far fetched that people will pay to see like a zombie. So
there's one here. There's one here called Wackos.
Wow.
Wackos.
Wow. Like the name says it.
I've never been to it, but when I was living in San Diego, there's this place called Cheetah's. And my favorite restaurant, it was like called Lolita's, which was like pretty close by to it. But every time I went to Lolita's for lunch, but every time I crossed Cheetah's, it always said, come in for free lunch, a burger and some fries, and have, you know, dancers dance around you. And I was like, that sounds tempting. That sounds.
Oh no, open food, man. No.
Yeah, there's that. I was like, this is some crazy world we live in, man. You could eat while
Note
they
to
dance
self:
with you.
when we visit Terry in Florida, we're going to Wackos with the zombie strippers.
Yeah. we got a special guest, you guys. What's up?
Oh,
Apprentice
Apprentice
Cash.
Cash.
What is this?
What up?
What's up, Brooklyn?
No longer a YouTuber. How dare you?
What's going on, man? Apprentice? Like, I thought you were the Sith Lord or something, no?
Nah.
Same Cash, man. This is a doppelganger.
How's it going, Cash? How you been?
Not too bad, man. Enjoying the weekend.
Cool. Well, you know, you stopped by in the best part, so we're gonna. Yeah, I don't know. The intro was badass. Like all these zombies all these people turning into zombies, and like it was like slow motion too, right? The whole thing, everything was. And this is when you get to see the star of the show. I don't know about this actor, man. Do you guys like this guy?
He's good in this.
He's good. He's great in this, yeah. But I just like when I first remember seeing this movie, him as like the main actor, I was like, ah.
I mean, they got him Lex Luthor, Facebook.
Oh yeah.
I still haven't seen Facebook. But I keep hearing Facebook's great.
I own it, but I haven't seen it.
Okay.
So for a while, I thought Eisenberg and Sandberg were like the same person, because I hadn't seen like a bunch of their movies, when I saw Sandberg on Saturday Night Live, I was like, wait, something looks different. It like took a while for me
Oh wow.
for me to realize they were two different dudes and probably two different like age brackets.
So yeah. This is where we get to learn like he's the guy setting the rules for the movie. And it goes back to his first rule. Gotta have some cardio. I guess these zombies, like, they're considered dumb, right? They're out there just to try to beat you up or eat you. Like, there's no, I
Like
because
it's
there's
just
different types of
primal.
zombies.
They
They're
hunt and
okay,
eat.
okay.
Yeah, that's it. Like no thought processes, just hunt and eat for the most part.
Is there any intelligent zombies?
The movie with no, what's it called, with Will Smith? What's that movie called?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. Yeah, they're pretty intelligent in that movie. But I think that's like after years though too. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I love that movie too. I Am Legend. Psh, badass movie.
Like they evolved to have like a common sense or something.
Yeah, yeah. And the leader was, yeah, it was something else. Yeah, here's the rules again. The seatbelts. The double tap. And so I got this picture because like it's showing like how the world is. Like this is, I feel like this is like a year after, right? Or would you guys like a couple months or a year?
I think a couple months.
Couple months, right? Yeah. But yeah, everything's in distress, and this is the first scene where you get to see Woody Harrelson. And the first time I watched this, I was like, oh, this guy's not gonna fit, man. This guy's gonna be, he's
what? Seriously?
When I first saw it, yeah, I was like, white man can't jump. Like this guy can't do
But
it,
what about Natural Born Killers? With him and Juliette Lewis?
I thought he was great in those movies.
Yeah.
But I didn't see him as like a comedic actor at all.
There's nothing wrong with White Men Can't Jump. Man, I used to watch that all the time as a kid.
I love that with Wesley Snipes.
I've been watching him since Cheers, so I guess I have a predisposed.
You just age yourself, man. Okay, that's cool.
I'm happy to be here,
man. Yeah, so he's checking the back seat. It's funny how they join forces, right? Like I didn't get that picture, but like he's aiming the shotgun at him, but he's also trembling at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have shot his ass. I was like, man, you're gonna weigh me down.
Well, there are other options, like we can both still go our separate ways. I don't know if it's like,
oh no, zombie apocalypse,
die.
One less zombie out there. And so he tells the backstory of him being a badass. And what did he say? He says like, I'm in the business of killing zombies, and business is good.
Business is good.
Yeah. Cool. This is where I also was like, man, like, if the zombies did come out, like, you need that crazy guy that's in your club, that's in your team, that's in your group.
Yeah.
Like, you need to reach out to that guy. He's killing a bunch of these guys.
One crazy guy and one overthinker.
Yeah. Okay. Cap says, I like this movie, but wasn't head over heels as much as everyone else was. I think I was zombied out by the time I saw it.
Is this the same Cap that forced us to watch The Wailing?
Yeah,
how dare you, Cap?
No, I'm show up on camera, man. That's all he needs to do. One day.
Join us, man.
I agree, though. There's too many freaking zombie movies.
Yeah. Even when this came out, it was the same year that like Zack Snyder redid. What was the
Dawn of the Dead? Yeah. That was a pretty cool movie. I like that movie.
Yep.
It wasn't bad.
And what's this whole fascination with like trying to get a Twinkie? Do you guys remember?
Nostalgia?
Oh, probably, right? Yeah, I think
Okay, I'll wait till we get to the end because that's one part that pissed me off. Like he went through a lot of work for these Twinkies. I felt like he wasn't properly compensated.
That one, right?
Yes.
Fucking Twinkie.
Like, how dare you, man? I did all this and I get one.
Well, I don't know why he's grabbed. Well, you can wait till we get to it, but like I still would have ate the shit that was all shredded.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I would have put my
yeah.
whole arm in there, grab that mini. That's one right there. F that. But yeah, this is when I saw this, I was like, that's Amber Turd, right? That's like definitely her. And
Yeah, boo.
boo.
No, it's poo.
Pooh.
Look at this guy pimping, man. But yeah, that's her now.
Oh, yep, there's the poo.
Wow. I didn't know it was her.
You didn't know it was her? Yeah, me too. I was like definitely lost with this chick.
She's the chick in Pineapple Express too.
Oh, really? Like, yeah, that's funny.
Like, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Got to get rid of that one too.
There you go.
Yep. Best scene. Second best scene.
Oh, look at this guy. He says, "No joke. I'm unboxing J&D Mare."
Pooh.
Is there shit in it?
What's
Right.
up, Kennedy?
That 1/3 scale turd.
Right.
And yeah, well, he's mentioning like how he first ran into a zombie at first. So runs into Amber Turd and kills her. Goes back to where they're at, and then they're still driving along. And I forget what they were talking about here. Do you guys remember?
Well, he was asking him when the last time he got laid was.
Oh yeah. I love how he kept mentioning it, right? Zombie Amber Heard still hit that. Oh, let's go back. Let's go back. Maybe. Pedro. We'll talk about this later. So yeah, they're talking about like the first. Who did you? What did he say? Do you guys remember like his whole thing?
I don't really.
Because he kept looking at like a U-Haul or a truck or something. I forget.
Yeah, I can't recall.
Yeah. But anyways. Oh, and then like they stop at a grocery store to get some stuff or to look for that freaking Twinkie. And I love how I love how Woody Harrelson like calls the zombies out. Gets his little banjo.
Well, it's much easier to have them come to you than to have them find you down that aisle.
Yep.
Oh man, I don't know. I guess so, right? Like, because now you can see where they're coming from instead of
The
like.
one thing that bothered me though was every fucking time he killed a zombie with a weapon, he would just throw the weapon away.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like,
What the fuck are you doing?
steel bat, he threw it away. The banjo, like he throws it away.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you hold on to it for the next zombie? Emma Stone's coming.
Yeah, Emma Stone looks hot in this movie. I forgot about her.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, she looks great. Little
Spider-Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, yeah.
Spider-Gwen.
But yeah, they at the same time they're killing all these, clearing out this building. They run into Emma Stone, and she gives everyone the puppy eyes. And yeah, this guy's pants get really tight, so he tells them, "Hey, man, you gotta cool it down."
But I aged myself when I said cheers, and you used the term his pants.
That's how it goes, man. Oh man, I don't know what I would have done if I saw this. I'd have been like,
They got me the first time. No fucking way the second time.
yeah, I guess you could give it to them, right? Yeah. But yeah, they
You
basically.
wouldn't saw this coming. Like, she's pointing. Or the dude just has the gun in her sister's face. You just don't see. I wouldn't be letting someone do that.
There's no
Cheers.
way.
Yeah.
They would have been dead.
Ooh, do you see what Pedro says? He says peak Emma. I don't know. I feel like she's still pretty hot. Man.
Pass.
So yeah, they trap them, take their keys, take their stuff, and they take their car. I don't know, Cash. You still pass on this?
Yeah, pass, man. Pass.
Yeah, and then like they freaking get out of the car, or they have to find a new car, and this is where Woody Harrelson, freaking what exhausts himself by destroying the car like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So pause for 1 second. I just thought about something we were talking about cars. Like towards the beginning when there was mayhem. Did you guys see that part where like the one dude, the zombies were coming around his car, and then he stopped. He was like stopped to try and lock the car door, wasting time instead of running. And then they chase him around, and he goes back to the car that he didn't even manage to lock to get into it.
Oh yeah.
I was just like, some people those are those scenes when I say I'm rooting for the zombies and not for the people. Like, you deserve it.
I feel like Piggy's zombie movie would be over in 10 minutes. It's like, all right.
Yeah, kill them all.
Well, I mean, at least it wouldn't be 3 hours watching the whale.
Yeah.
Where's it at? I thought this was pretty cool. So they find a Hummer, and then Woody Harrelson goes crazy.
Thank God for rednecks.
yeah. Yeah. And I don't know. I would definitely just freaking gather those guns, gather that yellow Hummer, and drive away. But Woody decides to freaking drive and go like, we're going after them.
Go after those broads when you're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse.
See, my movie would have been done in 10 minutes, Piggy. Like,
yeah.
Well, I think that's the human element, because if you watch the movie, it's a zombie flick. So you have certain ones like the old school movies. Can't think of the guy's name. I think George something, but
Romero.
Yeah, and every zombie movie is a little different. This one's on the comedy side, but it still has that same instinct. Like that's why they're showing all the rules. Check the back seat, double tap, stuff like that. And then there's no attachment, and so he technically broke his own rule with the attachment, because now he's going after the chicks. That's the reason why they call each other Tallahassee and Columbus. So if you die, hey, Columbus, like it's just a city and city estate. That's what they do. So by going after the chicks, he's really breaking his own rules, which is kind of ironic with Tallahassee and Columbus.
But Cash, you said I thought about when you said the human element, but isn't it like one of the first human elements or instinct is like survival? So
yeah,
I don't know. I would probably be like, man, F those chicks. If we run into them again, we're killing them on sight. But we're gonna continue like just trying to avoid these zombies. This is where I stopped rooting for them. Like at first, I liked the characters to where they had kind of like unique interactions with each other. So I was kind of rooting for the main four. But this is where the tide started to turn slightly, where I'm like, nah, they need to get it.
Well, see, like the guys have rules, but the chicks don't. Their rules are basically, I'm going to use the little sister as more or less visual bait, and then or something like that,
Yeah, they're con artists mostly. Yeah,
because they go into their backstory, and they were con artists before.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we'll get that. We'll get to that in a little bit. But Woody explains to Facebook that like he misses his dog.
I was like, what? I was like, I didn't see that part of the movie.
We shall refer to him as Lex.
Yeah, there you go, Lex. Yeah, that's perfect. I thought this was like crazy sad, man. I was like, dang, this guy's talking about his kid, but like it's showing a dog.
Well, the dog wasn't. But once they get to her, it's an actual human person. Yeah, it hit different for me, as a father now. But back then, it's like,
Yep. Before you had kids, yeah. And yeah, man, you see them like pulled over. They conned you once, and still, even if like you guys have a plan, like. They already outsmarted you once, man. Just drive away, man.
The plan should have been shoot the car up on site. Like, shoot the car up and be done with it.
Yeah.
Or well, I'll watch it since we're on YouTube, but I'll mention it backstage.
So they get in the car. They think they scared them away.
Don't shoot me with my own gun.
Yeah, don't shoot me with my own. He turns into a little kid, man. Yeah, I don't know, Cash. Like, I don't know. This is doing it for me right now.
It's definitely the best she looks in any movie, in my opinion.
Have you seen Birdman by chance?
No.
No, it's with the guy that played Batman '89.
You can't
Yeah,
even,
Michael
even say.
Keaton.
That guy.
You can't
Yeah,
even
Michael
say.
Keaton. I'm good with like I don't know. It's weird. She's hot.
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. Facebook on the left, Birdman on the right.
Hey, we got Lex Luthor and Gwen Stacy. There's your crossover. Marvel
Uh,
versus DC.
a little girl out with them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how happy he is, though. Oh, this is this. Wow, look at that. Come on, man. That's come on, Cash. Come on,
I
Cash.
thought it was funny
I don't
because this is the guy that got killed in the bathroom in the beginning. During
Yeah,
the
right?
Yep.
Yeah. All right. If you guys can't see what he's looking at, that's shame on you. But yeah, this is like how they con other people and how they get money to move across state, I guess. Oh, there she is, being all cute and everything. Their scheme or their con is basically she loses her wedding ring at the gas station. Cons the gas station guy to like look for it because she has to go on a plane, and then like gets her sister involved, and then to get some money, man. Come on, like this is like the dumbest con ever.
That's why I said their marks deserved it. Like even the people that they were conning. Like I don't think old people deserve it. Like when they get gypped out
Oh,
of their
yeah.
houses.
Wow.
But no, they don't deserve it. But
Ages.
but the other people, clearly, like when you get those emails, send me $100 to release this $10,000. You deserve to get taken out of your house.
She told this dude, "This is my wedding ring. I'm about to get married. So like, there's no way I'm putting any money down to pay for your fucking ring."
Right.
Yeah, and then they decide to become friends by pointing guns at each other. Yeah, this a little bit threw me off. I was like, I would have killed them. Wait, they have to go from where were they again? They were in Texas, right?
Do they say?
I thought.
Like we know where they're going.
Yeah, they're
I
going.
don't know.
I think they were going from Texas to California, no? Because they drive a couple of days, like take turns and everything. But I'll keep on wanting to say no. They were in DC, right? No.
They only mentioned the location by their names. The two guys. I don't recall. I guess I never paid attention.
Yeah, well,
I never paid attention.
Yeah, I don't know if they ever say where they are. Yeah. Their names or where they're from or where they're going.
That's a good point, Terry. Yeah, I never paid attention.
I like how Cash started off with the whole thing. He's like, if you watch the movie, then he goes like, if you paid attention. Yeah, man.
You're the one that said you watched it twice in this last couple of days.
But yeah, that's the thing. I don't remember if they started from the Capitol because they show the Capitol, which is in DC. But then, like, I don't remember if Facebook guy was.
I think they were showing the Capitol was. I think that's like where it started. I don't know if that's like where they were.
Yeah. Anyway, this is where you get the zombie kill of the week. This what makes me want to play video games with like you guys. Like we could like have a whole day or a whole week where we play games and we do this kill of the week or something. This would be crazy fun. I don't know. This movie went crazy. Like I love the scene because like it's a what's it called? A priestess, right? Or was she a priestess or?
Yeah, priestess.
Yeah. They set booby traps like freaking Home Alone or something. Oh, there he goes. So Pedro says it started in Garland, Texas, on the way to Columbus for his parents.
Right.
There you go.
That's great.
Should have just asked him in the first place.
If you were in a world full of zombies, you would put up with others you normally wouldn't, just for company.
I don't know.
That's true.
I don't know.
I don't know. It could depend on the person. If you're good being a loner, that may be a little better than being irritated, especially
Yeah.
during the zombie apocalypse.
I love this scene, by the way. Like, he tries to put some cologne on, and he's like trying to get all pretty for Emma Stone. Come on, Cash. Come on, Cash and shit. I don't know. I got it. And of course, they no, I can't say that. I'll tell you guys backstage. They destroy the freaking building. And they trash it like they did 2,000 years ago. No kidding. You know. And they're having fun. Look at that smile, destroying the whole building. Look at that.
Fucking white people.
Oh my god.
So that's another question I had for you guys. If you guys were like an apocalypse zombie land like this, would you guys do the same thing? Like destroy this whole building?
No.
Maybe a random car on the street like he did, but I don't know about this.
I think I would conserve
Yeah.
my energy.
I agree with Terry. It would be more like the random car out of like frustration of the situation, not like, oh, let me go to Best Buy and finally be like, fuck those Sony TVs. Like, because you gotta think though, if we're going off
I
of
would
like
be scared.
traditional zombies, noise. You can't make noise.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yep, I would be scared of the noise.
Oh, the noise is the thing that would kill me. But if I had a chance where I knew nothing was around, I think I would do it. At least in the one building I came across.
Yeah.
Casual has some pent up frustration.
Oh man, I know specific buildings, man. Yeah. Make my way there ASAP. Yeah, just like this guy says, enjoy those little things, you know.
Wow.
I don't know, Cash. The one on the right. The one on the right. This screams out America to me. Welcome to California, and there's a Hummer right there. It's funny because like don't they stop by like the Chinese theater in LA? And they grab a map of LA. And they're like, Woody's like, man, I got the perfect house we're gonna go to. What's up,
I forget what movie it was, but like wouldn't the zombies eventually starve to death? Or it's like they not have to eat like.
Yeah, I seen some zombie movies like that. I think it was Dawn of the Dead. No, some of them were dying off because their body parts were falling off and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how it would be in this movie. It didn't show that. It didn't go into depth too much of what the zombies how they survived or died.
Focus was the Twinkies.
Yeah. What do you guys like think about this? BM. Do you think Bill Murray really? Do you think rich people actually do this? They put their initials on the game.
I think some
It's
do.
possible.
You think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think some do.
Oh yeah, look, Pedro, man, you gotta give this guy a seat at the table. It wasn't 28 days later where if they don't eat enough, they start dying.
They should all be dead in 28 years later coming out then, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it comes back. Maybe someone releases it again. We'll see
I
how
thought they were doing that third one for 28 years.
supposedly, but I haven't seen any news on it ever since.
Probably be like straight to streaming.
I don't know. Those are pretty popular.
Yeah, I like the first one. The second one was pretty good too, but I like the first one the most.
And the actor's blown up now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he's too busy. But yeah, man, like this doesn't scream out Bill Murray to me, but now yeah, Casa de Bill Murray. No, what is it? Casa de Murray?
Mhm.
Man. Like one of the greatest
Oh,
comedians
wow.
out there. Yeah. I guess if you're rich, right, man? I'd do a self
I
portrait.
feel like though, like I feel like if I was a celebrity, I would only have shit like this hanging up if it was like gifted to me.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
yeah.
randomly put my own face up on my walls.
I don't know.
You say
If
that
you're
now,
rich-
but
Yeah.
$20 million later,
Yeah.
like Timmy, you said, he'd be like, fuck what I said.
No, I'd have a bigger house for bigger statues. I wouldn't have my face on the wall.
I feel like
Yeah.
Terry would go. He'd be so rich that he'd be like, "Well, I take my word back, and you know,
Yeah, yeah.
have a bigger horse."
Or a
I
little
don't
Mount
know.
Rushmore, like him, Pinhead,
Yeah.
Batman.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a big ass house, man. Looks like Piggy's house almost.
I wish, man.
Yeah, this is what I want in my house: a theater room. That's what I want.
I've been in a ton of houses like this. There was one I did a maintenance with my brother-in-law. They had a theater like this, and one of the air handlers was in the back where like the projector room is.
Mhm.
I go back there and there's like 3 stacks of porn.
Of course.
Wow.
Somebody was
Wow.
watching it on the movie
You
theater.
know, yeah, you know what they're watching in there. You didn't continue.
Yeah.
I would probably try it once, but like, I don't know. It's my house. I get to do whatever I want, right? Like, so that's interesting. Like, they just left it out there, you know?
It was empty. They were trying to sell it, but she had like her nephew staying there, and like, yeah,
Oh wow.
he was.
Hey, Piggy. Remember that old Def Comedy Jam with Chris Tucker? I'm coming, mama.
Yes.
I said I'm coming,
Yes.
mama.
Yeah.
He said I said I'm fucking trying.
Wow.
Oh man.
Pedro says only 3 stacks. Amateurs. It's funny because they're all getting comfortable, and I think Woody thinks like Emma's into him or something, right? He's like, "Take my shoes off."
Yep.
Oh, and I love this scene because like before this scene, you see someone just like wake up or something on the bed, put his shoes on and everything, and then you get a back shot of this guy just walking towards them. I love how they brought Bill Murray to this movie.
I feel like though, like Woody Harrelson should have known
That he was
What kid?
Bill Murray was alive.
known that the kid was gonna fucking kill him.
Yeah. He probably did it just to kill him. Maybe
Well,
I
that's-
don't know.
If it was a zombie apocalypse, I would have been the same way. Like, I don't care who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still a
I
zombie.
think you're a zombie. I'm gonna
Look
fucking
who
shoot
you
you.
were. You're not even that person anymore. You're a brain eater now. So it's like you're dying. Well, dying again.
I think it's funny.
So
But
when
no, it was my bad.
So when I first saw this back in like 2009, and I was buzzed after this world, I was just thinking like instead of him watching Ghostbusters on the TV, it would have been dope at some point if like some of the other Ghostbusters would have showed up, like Bill Murray, because that was their job. You know what I'm saying? To kill zombies and ghosts. I think it would have been dope. If, like, yeah, if the other 3 would have showed up, just like a little quick cameo. That would have been dope. They should let me write these.
Well, it would have been over in 10 minutes.
5
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, that's true. Yep.
I love how he says this. Woody fucking no, he says Bill fucking Murray. Oh man,
That was insane, man. They were like kicking it and watching movies and on the golf course.
some Western hospitality right here.
Hey, why did Bill Murray look like that?
Remember, he put makeup on so he could be he could look at the zombies.
He says zombies don't bother zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. That was great. Yeah, some Western hospitality. He can't stop coughing. And this is where Pedro or one of the guys says, what does he say? When Emma did the Ghostbusters impersonation, kind of hot. Because she does the whole accent too, the New York accent. Yeah, I definitely found her to be hot here. Cash.
I like this scene where they were kind of doing a Ghostbusters reference. This was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was great. Like he got the vacuum, he got the whole suit on. I was like, dang. But yeah, oh yeah, this is where he asked her, like, so does your sister have a boyfriend? And like, what kind of guys is she into? I swear the
I just
quiet
feel
guys
like
always get the hot girls, man.
I don't know if that would be a concern at the moment, though. I don't even know if I would be chilling watching a movie. I guess you need to escape or whatever, but I don't know. I
Well,
don't think that would be.
they were supposed to be clearing the house, and they just stopped at the movie theater and started watching a movie.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, it's insane. This is when I was like really turning away from them and saying maybe they deserve to die.
Wow.
But this is where I get the idea of like, hey, Bill, like, can you go scare this little guy? He's like, he's very sweet, but we want to see if you could give him a good shake.
Worst thing to do during a zombie apocalypse.
But Bill Murray says, "I'll get him." So stupid, man. Oh man! When I saw this in the theaters, I couldn't stop laughing. As soon as you should feel bad or something, but I couldn't stop laughing. He shoots.
I didn't feel bad.
It's totally what I would.
And then you see this, and you see the Stay Puft in the background laughing at him, like right at the smile on the Stay Puft.
Look at that thing. That thing is like his whole chest right there, man. God damn. I love this scene because he fades away, but the way he breathes or whatever, like that's definitely Bill Murray right there.
But I'm sorry, if a hole goes through your heart and your chest cavity to that size, it's not gonna slow down where you can still talk and get some last words out. You're dropping immediately.
Yeah. Goes,
It's a movie.
Yeah.
I don't know, Cash. Look at that, Cash. Dang. I'm sorry, Cash. I'm sorry. She's hot. Yeah, they give Bill Murray his goodbyes.
That's what they do a lot of in this movie, man. Like when they first find the Hummer, he's just out there shooting. I'm like, why are you wasting so
why
much?
Are you drawing attention? Like the sound, you're drawing attention to yourself.
Yeah, I think this movie just freaking it didn't make sense with all the rules and then breaking all the rules at the same time. But it's a movie, right? Oh yeah, and this is when you find out that Woody wasn't talking about his dog, but he was talking about his son. And I was like, everyone stopped laughing at that.
I'm just glad they didn't show what happened.
Oh yeah, I didn't want to know what happened to him. Like, definitely not into that. I feel like I would do the same. Like, if I found a ton of money and I couldn't do anything with it, I'd just start
wiping face with it.
Yeah,
it's a fire starter now.
Yeah. Teaches her like. So like the whole relationship is completely flipped now, right? They're like best of friends now, or good friends, I guess. And Mr. Facebook is
Lex,
yeah.
I think Facebook is funnier.
Both are great. I like Lex too.
Zuck.
Lex book.
Right.
Man, I can't believe this guy scored with her. That's crazy.
I mean, she didn't have a lot of options.
That's true. But yeah, he again, like they run away again. Like yeah, that was good. And out of all places they run away to, what do they call it? It was supposed to be Disneyland, but they called it something else here.
I don't remember.
Okay, so at this point is when I did the complete, like I was 100% against them and wanted them dead, because you go somewhere with the most lights, the loudest noise, and the most attention. So I was like, you deserve it.
Yeah.
When they start flipping switches, though, that's when I started calculating.
Yeah.
Like, There's no way there's enough power left
Power. Yeah,
in zombie world to power this fucking thing.
they were begging to be murdered.
I think the director was like, "We got to finish this movie."
Yeah, wrap it up.
Yeah. He had his chance at Emma Stone, so he's like, "Man, I'm gonna go get my girl," and Woody's like, "Nah, man, nah, skip that. Like, we gotta go on ourselves." Yeah, this is them powering the whole. She powers on every single one of them. Yeah, I was shaking my head. I was like, "This doesn't make sense."
That was insane.
The amount of zombies that came to this place, there's no way they should survive.
Yeah. So when I saw her flipping on the lights, I just thought, like, you know what? They're tired and they're just ready to die, and they're saying, "Just come devour us," because there was no other explanation for something that insane.
Is this what it was called? Pacific Playland?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that sounds right. Dang, Pedro at it again, man. Thanks, Pedro.
You got to come on with us next time, Pedro.
Pedro, Cab, Nelson, anybody else wants to join? Jaden, yeah, definitely join in, man. Yeah, this was ridiculous. They lit it up.
It should be mandatory for Cap to join us before the season changes, because
well, he's unboxing. He's unboxing J&D Mirror right now, so.
Well, that's stop.
We don't have to see his face; just have a mic on, you know.
Yeah. We'll blur your face for protection, Cap.
But yeah, they go back to Pacific Playland to go save the girls. And this is the scene like I was gonna show you guys. Like I love the music and how tense the scene was, because like they go by themselves to try to save each other, but there's a ton of zombies here, so they're at the brink, right? And I love the zombie, by the way. Freaking great makeup or prosthetics, whatever. Look cool.
Yeah.
Yep, and this is where in the movie theater I remember thinking Woody's gonna die here. He's gonna sacrifice himself or something. With that Crocodile Dundee jacket.
I knew he wasn't gonna die yet, because we didn't have any resolution for that Twinkie.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
This was pretty gruesome, man. This guy, this was crazy. I'd be scared of this guy, to be honest.
I hate clowns, by the way. Not a fear, not a phobia, but I can't stand clowns or mimes. But this is my favorite scene of the movie. This is the one that I sent Casual, and I was like, I already know you're not gonna play it, but this was the best scene.
Oh man!
Don't be a hero.
Jesus Christ! Sorry, that carne asada upstairs hit me. I was like, it just hit me out of nowhere.
Is she cooking?
I thought you were gonna say it hit your stomach, like you had to go to the bathroom.
No. I was like, just.
Because you said it hit me, I was like, whoa.
And like his whole thing in the movie was like he wanted to brush a girl's hair over her ear or something like that. He wanted to have that connection with them. I'm telling you, Cash, I'm telling you.
After she conned him twice.
Yeah.
And he scores. The mother effer scores, man.
I don't think I saw the second one.
I haven't seen the second one either.
I'm just like, I'm looking, I was like, I haven't seen the second one.
I think I fell asleep like 10 minutes into it and never went back to it.
Oh wow.
Woody goes into the store, into the marketplace, whatever, and goes like, I gotta find me a Twinkie. And they hear
sign. There's a big sign, right? That says deep fried Twinkies or some shit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
At the carnival.
Right. He jumps in there and then he shoots it. Like I said earlier, I would dip my whole arm in there, grab whatever's in there, and just eat it.
Yeah, he pulls out a good chunk of.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that. Actually. And again, the girls are about to leave, and she goes like, "Nah, I'm just kidding, Cash. Like, I'm gonna wait for Cash to join me." You look so hot, man. Enjoy the little things. Well, yeah, this is basically the end, you guys. So this is the final scene. Like, they instead of running away, they wait for them, and these are the main actors right here.
Well, the little girl throws a Twinkie at him.
Mm-hmm. Well, they also don't run away too, right?
Yeah, but the Twinkie was more important because
Yeah, right.
after it for the long.
Yep. All right, so that's the end of the movie. But after the credits, this plays. Did you guys get to see this?
Yeah.
What? I couldn't understand what they were saying. Do you guys remember what they were saying?
I don't know. It was a reference to some other movie. I think I'm not sure.
Not that you guys would know. Like, I didn't like capture or anything, but yeah, it was kind of awkward after the credits. Nelson says, in a zombie apocalypse, I wouldn't be looking for Twinkies. I would be trying to get any statues that other people don't need.
I mean, it's one of the first 5 rules is what travel light.
Travel light.
All right, you guys.
That's
So
funny,
we're that's a true collector.
we should make a movie. We should make that into a movie. Like,
what are the last ones? Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to accumulate statues.
Dang, that's a hard question. But like, what is the score? What's your final thoughts on this baby? I'll go first. I would say, like, I really like this movie. I remember watching this 2009 when it came out. I remember enjoying it in the theaters. I think I was with somebody at the time, so we were enjoying it, and I was laughing my ass off. Like, when I watched it again recently, Bill Murray's the one that sticks out to me like crazy. I love that guy. Freaking Emma is freaking hot. He was great in this movie. Woody was great in this movie. The girl that wasn't in the movie I mentioned earlier was great in this movie. I gave this movie a B for me. Like, there was some, like, the whole movie I felt like we were complaining about, like, that's not realistic. I wouldn't have done that. Like, I completely agree with you guys. But just for that, I give it a B. I definitely recommend it though. If you guys haven't watched this movie, like, it's good.
I'd say the same thing. B. I don't know. I kind of liked that it was being told from Facebook's perspective.
Mm-hmm.
All the rules and stuff, all the video games.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
there's a ton of shit.
Yeah.
A ton of shit in here that I know I would have done. Like, I totally would have shot Bill Murray.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
You put yourself in situations like this. There's so much that they did that I would not have done.
Yeah.
But as far as zombie movies go, it's probably my favorite zombie movie.
Oh wow.
That's saying a lot too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. So BB, how about you? Who wants to go next?
I think I'm gonna agree a B as well. I do think after all these years, it still holds up to where I don't mind watching it. Again, it's a little different take on the comedy side, but I think the year that it came out was just the perfect time for this. At least for me, anyway. It was around that high school time where all you're doing is playing video games. You see him in the beginning, drinking Mountain Dew, pizza, and all that, and it just kind of like you could just relate to it. So just perfect, and that's what I would do if I had to found somebody who maybe was a little bit more experienced. I'd be trying to tag along with them to get through this crazy world. I love the fact that they put the rules in there because it's so realistic. Except for other shows and movies don't actually say that. Like, dude, you gotta double shoot this mofo because you never know. You know what I mean? So I like that, man.
And going forward, like other movie you watch, you're always like double tap. Like,
yeah,
no matter what, it's like shoot that motherfucker again.
So I give it a B. I give it a B plus. Actually, it would have been an A because I love the comedy and I love the gore. Like, it was super gory, and for me, the gorier the better. The only reason that I didn't give it an A and I had to kind of downgrade it to a B is for all the reasons that we all already mentioned. Where it's just like, why are you doing that? Why are you going after them? Why don't you just kill Bill Murray? You know what I mean? So that it made me think too much, because some of their decisions were, of course, it's a movie, but they were just beyond suicidal.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a great movie, and I hadn't saw it, even though I own it. I hadn't watched it since it first came out, and now it's making me maybe think about considering watching the follow up one.
Oh wow. Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't
for
seen
sure.
it. Yeah, I might watch it now too.
Yeah, so for sure a B.
Quick question for you guys. Do you guys think we all rated it about that B due to the same reasons, due to the common sense things weren't taken in this movie because it is a comedy? Do you think that's the reason why, we're gonna go on the amusement rides even though we know the noise?
I think for the most part, yeah. Like, I think that annoyed a lot of most of us. It's just like we wouldn't do that if we were there. But also, like, it's a movie, and we can't mention it. It's a movie, but kind of stupidity, can only take you so far.
Yeah.
Not a bad movie, not a bad score, and freaking 2009 movie. So it's like what, like how old? Like 20,
Man, like 15, bro.
Yeah.
15 years old.
God. Brother's getting old, man. Brother's getting old.
Cool.
Nelson Ortega asked us, how would we rate this movie with World War Z?
I've never seen it.
That's a great zombie movie. Like compared to
Yeah.
that's like zombie to the max.
Zombie for sure. That's my buddy's favorite
One where they're like
zombie movie.
They're like speed running and they're like making like Ant-Man hills and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
That's the intelligence that they had, bro. Like,
Very like I'll pass.
bro, like you would need like a freaking helicopter to get away from these things, man. Like, it's insane.
Whose turn is it this week?
It is my turn. And
Objection.
Nope.
Sorry, go ahead.
Wait, Cash, didn't you make what was that Cash made us watch?
I don't want to hear this.
And then didn't even show up for the review.
I try to forget it.
It was
by the
so
way.
bad. So
wow.
Moving on.
Pedro says, if it matters, Rosario. Oh, Rosario Dawson.
Oh yeah, so I'll be watching the sequel.
Wow, I love her. Dang.
Does she survive?
No, don't tell us.
Pedro did not answer.
Don't tell
Pedro
us.
I wanna
did
watch
not
it now.
answer.
Don't tell us.
Yeah.
Don't tell us.
Sorry, I love that girl.
So the name of the movie is called What Keeps You Alive.
What keeps you alive?
Oh man, we got
2018 movie.
What keeps you alive?
It's different. Yep.
You got a lot to live up to. You know that, right? Because like your last two have been great. This can't be shit.
This is very different. It's very different, and it's not a comedy, so it's very different.
Oh look, I'm not able to stream this anywhere. Oh, what other choices do you have, Piggy?
I'll give you my login. What you need?
I don't have power. Nah, it looks like it's on Amazon Prime for anybody wondering, from what I can see.
Man, when you said an L Word movie, I expected an L Word movie.
No, for the ladies are alternative L Word. Keep it clean so Cash doesn't get a fine.
Is this horror?
Yeah.
Or is this like thriller, like psychological thriller?
It's more into the thriller, but it's
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
It's really interesting. Like it gets your mind going.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard or seen this movie, so that'd be great.
It's not boring at all. I saw it on accident because I would have never purposely watched this. I'm being honest. I would have never purposely watched this in life. But I went to one of those, like in Provincetown, they have this like international film festival every year, and they show like these independent films. And I think like it came through that or something like that. And then I watched it with who I was with at the time, and I was just like, man, this is crazy, especially for something I never would have watched.
Yeah, that's cool. Pedro says, what keeps you alive? Never seen it. Yeah, so again, like I wanted to mention Pedro, Nelson, everyone that joined tonight, like in the chat, like you guys are always welcome to join. Like like you could do this if you guys want, like stop the camera and just do it like this. You guys could still hear me, you guys could talk, whatever, or you just put the camera on. But yeah, man. So Piggy, we are going to watch What Keeps You Alive. Do you guys want to try to schedule for next Thursday or next Saturday, or what works for you guys?
Thursday. Well, whichever one works better for you guys. Thursday works this week.
I mean, is Saturday okay too?
I'm good
Yeah,
with-
Saturday works better for me, but either way, I'll try to make it.
If Saturday's better for both of you, then Saturday.
Saturday. Is that cool,
Yeah.
Cash?
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay. All right, you guys. Well, we got a couple people still here. I don't know if you guys want to talk about statue stuff or you guys want to get out of here. Probably get out of here, huh?
Yeah, I gotta. Well, you guys can stay on. I gotta call my accountant back. It's tax day.
No. Tax night. Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Well, everyone that joined again, Pedro, Nelson, Nice Guy, Cab, and everybody else, thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Good night.
Guys.